YorkCountyDining.com presents The White Rose Cooking Show.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Professor Edmund Sudbury Persimmons. Welcome, one and all, to the Mount Hope Estate and Winery. We're here with our executive chef, John Weaver, who's going to take us through some of the culinary delights that he's prepared for this day and our guests this evening for Valentine's Day. John, how are we doing so far?
Excellent, sir. Thank you very much.
I have permission to come aboard.
Certainly, come on back.
This is a seat of power over here. So, what are we making for Miss Daisy this evening?
We're starting out with an amuse-bouche.
Oh, I beg your pardon?
An amuse-bouche.
God bless you.
Yes.
Amuse-bouche, that's French, is it not?
Yes.
To amuse the palate, yes?
To amuse the palate.
Ah, very nice. That would be an appetizer in layman's terms.
Appetizer hors d'oeuvre. A little bit smaller than an appetizer.
And what are you doing that first?
We're going to caramelize onions first. We're doing a caramelized onion blue cheese tartlet.
Ooh.
Yes.
May I help you?
Certainly.
So I'm a bit of an inventor myself. One of the things I've never invented is food. Well, that's not true. I invented an egg salad and jelly bean sandwich once, but nobody ate it. So, wear one of these, yes?
Sure.
Goes over my head. It's not unlike my laboratory smock. Now, you're caramelizing onions.
Caramelizing the onions.
You don't actually put caramel in there.
No, sir.
No, you
Cook them down slowly. Very slowly. The natural sugars in the onions will brown them.
Mm-hmm. And this will mix.
We'll mix
together
a little bit of blue cheese, a little bit of thyme, salt, pepper, and then we'll finish it with a little rosemary once it goes in a little Frito cup.
Excellent.
Yes.
Now, what can I do?
What can you do? You can add a little bit of the thyme in for me.
The thyme here?
Yes, please.
Pinch, pour.
Just a pinch.
Voila, as they say in France.
Excellent.
Very good. So now you are, as the executive chef, you will cook all of the meals that Miss Daisy asks you to prepare for all of the special events. We do themed dining events here, right? And we have special feasts throughout the year.
Yes.
That's correct.
Yes.
And we do theater in the mansion, and a good portion of those, like our wine, dine, and seance, will have both some exquisite food and entertainment at the same time.
Yes.
Good. Well, now what do we do next on the
Next,
caramelized
a little bit
onions and
salt.
thyme?
See how they're starting to get their color tone?
Yes,
Yes.
sort of golden brown
A
there.
little golden brown. A little
Salt,
salt and
pepper.
pepper. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yes.
Say when.
I have to, highly
I once sneezed in my laboratory and blew out half a wall inside of my house.
All right, we're just gonna let these go for a little bit yet. Get a little bit more color on them. And then we're gonna add the blue cheese just so it starts to melt into them. And we'll just fill the cups.
Now, something that I've noticed, you do something that I do when I'm conducting experiments. I portion out the different chemicals that I might use,
Yes.
or the different mechanical devices. Now, what are all the things that we have here? This is part of your preparation, yes?
Yes, sir. A little bit of sliced medallion onions. Or
Ooh, I
sweet
love it.
onion.
You could eat them like an apple.
Yes,
Take a
they're
bite out of that
wonderful.
one. They're
A
delicious.
little bit of the dried thyme that you saw already. Some blue cheese crumbles. And then fresh rosemary.
Rosemary.
And that's what we will use for
Yes,
the...
may I sniff your rosemary?
Certainly.
I don't mean that as a Valentine's Day come on. That's lovely. That is fresh, isn't it?
Yes. All right.
So how long does it take to
Usually-
caramelize the onions? You put a
usually
little olive oil in there, is that?
A little olive oil or butter, not a lot, because the natural sugars in the onions are what you want to caramelize. You don't want the fat from butter or oil to do that. So, we can go ahead and add the blue cheese to it.
Ooh, man,
Certainly.
how much?
Maybe half of that,
Half of that?
soon if you would like.
No, I can. This is the way to cook, isn't it?
Yes,
Measure.
very good.
Amateurs,
Measure.
measures. There we go.
Let it look.
That already smells delicious. Just onions, a little thyme, salt and pepper, some fresh blue cheese crumbles.
Yep, and we're just gonna let that blue cheese soften up and melt down. You don't want it to be melted the whole way down.
Miss Daisy will be thrilled with this entire dinner, I'm sure. But if this is any indication of what the rest of the evening is going to be like. Now, what are these are pastry shells?
Yes, little
Yeah,
potato
shells.
shells.
And look, they come with little launchers, so you can flick it across the room.
And we're just gonna twirl these, just like so.
Oh, do that again. You have to show that. Look, watch how he twirls it. Magical.
We're just gonna twirl it, just like it would be pasta.
See, now, if this were highly explosive chemicals, I would have you stand behind a lead shield and.
Thank you so much. Come on.
These are explosive, but they're flavor explosion. It's not dangerous. You don't need this one close to me. Well done.
A little bit of blue cheese. Thank you. Blue cheese is sticking to the plate. Excellent.
It's good, right?
There we go. That means it's good. Yeah.
That's lovely.
Now, we're just gonna
And
finish
this
that.
is amuse-bouche.
Yes. We're gonna finish it just a little bit. For garnish, I'm gonna rosemary just on top. So it's still warm. It's gonna bring out the oils of the rosemary. It's gonna bring the flavor out for you. And there you go.
Now, I have another question for you, John. That's lovely, by the way. Is the purpose of this is not so much to serve as an appetizer. Am I correct that it's a prelude to the dinner?
Prelude to the dinner.
So why is it a prelude to the dinner?
Basically, you want to be able to incorporate some of the flavors that you're gonna have in your mélange. Something give your tongue, your palate a little bit of flavor. Preview of what you're gonna eat.
So we can expect in the main course that there'll be some flavorings of blue cheese. So there's blue cheese in there, a little bit of some of the rosemary.
The rosemary.
The thyme is also in there.
Yep.
Good. Well, what next? I'm ready for anything now.
Excellent.
Would you like to build an explosive? I can show you how to build an explosive.
Explosive would be good. Let's do the crab cakes.